sunshine in a human being.
Absolutely.
Yep, she's going to melt the snow here.
We can send her to just walk around some of these streets in Queens.
Send her to Tribeca.
Yeah. $2 a night.
Yeah, I go to Brooklyn. $200 a night. Where else are you going to find a deal like that?
But Airbnb, they say, well, we can't do that, obviously.
Where else are you going to stay in Brooklyn for that kind of money?
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's true. Brooklyn's like living in the city.
Nice. Yeah. Hey, so I just want to congratulate our friend Michael Bublé.
Good day, everybody. Hey. Yeah. It's a national day.
What'd you say?
I said, stop coming over here.
$100. Eager to see the show. When the storm hit, they had to cancel the show on Saturday. And there are 2,600 people who missed the matinee and the
online lotteries are so popular it shut down the internet.
Yeah, they crashed the internet.
Yeah, so I mean, so that didn't work either. They should just stand in the middle of the street and just like throw tickets into the sky, and whoever catches
them. I guess the only way you're winning if you do have a ticket to go and actually see the show. But hopefully in 9 to 10 months, if you didn't get a chance to see it, you'll get a chance to see it then.
So here's something, you know, imagine you're in New York City and the blizzard is upon you. What are you going to do? You got to get to Church of St. Paul the Apostle. Hey, where my son Michael was christened. How about that? On the Upper West Side. She's got to get there. What's she going to do? She's going to take the bridal party in the subway, which, by the way, is the only way to go.
She's awesome.
What I want to know is, did they get the whole subway car to themselves? And like, that is incredible. They must have been in the middle of the storm for them to like get in there all by themselves.
And he took another subway car, obviously. They didn't see each other before the wedding.
They all piled inside, the 40 guests, all the bridesmaids. 10 stops later, they were married. There you go. Yeah.
But that's awesome, though.
Yeah. Don't let a storm cancel your wedding.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, Rachel Harris, and her husband, Christian Habel, when they got married last year, we all took the subway down, and they got married at City Hall, and then we took the subway back to lunch, and it was like the most convenient way. I was like, all people should get married this way. Like, there's no pressure, there's no fuss, no muss. Everybody's married, everybody's still married, everybody's still happy. And I bring her up because her show was on last night. We went to Neil Patrick Harris and David Burka's house and had a screening party of her show Lucifer, where it's the devil has an existential crisis. He's come down to heaven and he's decided to fight crimes. It's so good. And she plays the devil's shrink. So, yeah. And she's so, I'm telling you, the show is so good. It's on Fox and you should check it out. It's really, really terrific. And she's amazing in it. And I think she's coming on our show. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, in like, a couple weeks. Okay, so there you go. And before we get to the show, I just want to show you one more thing. Why did the sloth cross the road? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it, guys. So he could smile at you when he gets to the other side.
Got halfway and was like, that's enough.
He is my life partner.
So
he's in Ecuador. He's in Ecuador. Transport officials were tasked with the unusual mission to not just rescue him, but to get him to find his way home. He was lost, obviously. He was lost. He was looking for directions. Anyway, God, he's so cute. He was struggling to cross the road. I guess, like, they're so slow. I mean, he was pulled over for going 1 in a 55.
When you're a sloth and you get lost, like you take 10 steps, you go, oh, I don't know where I'm at. I was just right there. How do you get lost as a sloth?
But look at his little sweet face. Look at his sweet face. You know, they go to the bathroom, I think it's once every 7 to 10 days. Okay? So think about how slow they are on the inside.
Really?
Yeah, it's true. Yep. Those are true facts. You can look it up.
There are some animal facts I don't even want to know. Like that.
I love him.
Wow.
I love you, Sloth. You are my best friend.
Wow. And we have one lady from Ecuador.
Oh.
She looks nice. Yeah, there you are, right there with her kids.
Lady, you ever see a sloth like in your area? Never. Never. All right.
All right,
Kids, now you know what to ask your mom for Christmas. Just kidding, just kidding.
You don't have to take it out every 7 to 10 days.
Yeah. Hey, we have a huge show
Yes, we
today.
do.
Kate Hudson is here. It's a good time.
And also, Carly Rae Jepsen is here. Cover your coffee, get out the snowballs, because it is time to kick it off with our Snow Wild Travel Trivia.
Obviously, this woman is from New Jersey. She is my people. She's from Brick, New Jersey, and her name's Amanda Zerlo. Hey,
That was
great dancing. I know my people on the dance floor, no doubt.
You brought it home at the end, too.
Sure
You
did.
really brought
That
it
was
home.
great.
Great job. And now let's say hello to Julie Mims from Fort Worth, Texas. How you doing, Julie?
Hi, Michael. Hi, Kelly.
Now, we're looking at a picture of you. You're in the snow. That can't be Fort Worth.
Oh, no, that's Western New York, near Rochester.
Rochester. That's Rochester in late June, I'd say.
Early May.
So, what are you doing this weekend?
I am going to the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo.
Oh, fun.
Livestock show and
Yeah.
rodeo. I used to do that in Houston. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like the beginning of football season. It starts here and ends up in Las Vegas.
Oh, cool. They just had a rodeo at Madison Square Garden a couple of weeks ago. I didn't get to
really?
see it, but yeah, they're doing it here. It's really popular, super popular.
You need to go.
Well, you know what? I will, Julie. Maybe I'll go with you next time.
Sounds good. Come on.
Okay. Listen, let's spin the wheel. We gotta get to the club. What? Hey, we're playing for a great prize now, Julie. The Veranda Resort and Spa in Antigua. 7 days, 6 nights, all inclusive. One of my eyelash extensions just fell into my eyeball. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Gelman, remain inert. This trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $7,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, here you go, Julie. On yesterday's show, we talked with Christian Slater. What city did we say Christian just flew to New York from?
I'm sorry, what was the question again?
What city did we say Christian Slater?
2 years ago, I won a Netflix. Yeah, which I'm happy with.
All right. Okay, good. Good. Okay, she's happy with it, Gelman. You're gonna be happier when you get to Antigua, trust me. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive $500 in movie tickets from Fandango. So please pick a number between 1 and 202.
Lucky 13.
13.
13? There we are, right there. Uh-oh, she's excited. Congratulations, Julie. Congratulations, ma'am. Everybody stay right there. When we come back, be delightful. Kate Hudson will be here with us.
Still ahead on Live, we'll talk with singer Carly Rae Jepsen. We'll open up Kelly and Michael's inbox to hear your comments and questions. And coming up next, Kate Hudson.
Welcome back on tomorrow's show from the new film, The Finest Hour. Chris Pine will be here.
Yes, very talented guy. And
the greatest title of a movie ever.
This is the greatest. From the new film, Pride and Prejudice in Zombies. Lily James will be here.
That's right.
Yeah. Zombie culture.
And a a performance by Sean Hook, so it's going to be a big show tomorrow also. This lady is my life force. She's one of Hollywood's most beautiful leading ladies. Now she's one of the voices in the much-anticipated animation film Kung Fu Panda 3. Please welcome Kate Hudson.
Winter, oh my gosh.
I like it.
I felt like it was like, it's like a pre-Valentine's.
Yes,
Maybe?
Very Valentine, very lovely.
Can I drink this?
Yeah, that's your vodka.
Thank you.
For it. Happy New Year. How was your New Year?
New Year's was awesome.
Yeah, what did you do?
We did the same thing we always do, which is Colorado, big bonfire.
Yeah, Kurt was saying you guys like write your wishes.
Oh yeah. So we write what we want to get rid of.
Right.
And then we do this huge bonfire, and then we burn everything.
Yeah.
And we watch it burn.
Yeah, burn, baby, burn.
And then we set intentions while we're
Do you have to tell
intoxicated.
everybody? But you have to say your intentions out loud?
See, we do. We kind of talk about what our what our real intentions are going to be, you know, and then we'll see what happens.
But okay, and I'm just curious. Later in the year, if you do something and somebody goes, "Well, your intention was," did they ever bring it back?
It's usually when you don't do something.
Right.
Yeah. Usually we get the, oh, you know what you never did? You didn't finish being fluent in French.
Right.
Which was never really an intention. I just made that up.
With it.
But
that is a great intention, though.
It's actually a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one. Learning a language.
Let's learn how to speak French.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
C'est d'accord.
Oh my gosh, you have a head start. You were here for the big snowstorm.
Yes, it was so fun.
Did you feel like you were home?
I loved it so much. Didn't you guys love it? Yeah. It was so fun. I felt like...
Oh, wow, look at you.
Wait, now where are you? In the city here?
Oh, that was at my hotel.
In lawn chairs.
That was in the courtyard. That was just walking around the city. My friend, that was a selfie. I thought that was an awesome selfie.
That's a great selfie.
Looks like you're in a tunnel. That's really cool.
It was so cool. We had so much fun. And the kids love it, and the sleds were out, and it was great. And then it was one day. Perfect.
Perfect, yeah. Perfect,
you know,
in and out. Amount of snow, yeah.
And I got to say, you always look great. You look great right now. I love your outfit now. You look great at the Golden Globes.
Thanks.
And I'm just, at the Golden Globes, watching you present with your dad. How was that? That looks like it'd be a magical experience.
Look how handsome. My dad's so handsome.
We love him here. He's like...
He's the coolest.
The coolest guy ever.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's Snake Plissken. You know, it's like...
Right.
And Big Trouble, and Jack Burton. You know what I mean? Like, he's played all these... But he really is just a cool guy.
Like, when your parents came to school, did the other kids, were they like, oh, man, Kate has the coolest parents?
I think...
Right?
I think it was more like... We had the house that all the kids came to, you know?
Right.
So we had the one where everybody wanted to come to our house.
Right.
Which was kind of great, because when we got into the teenage years, everybody felt really comfortable staying at our house, so nobody got into too much trouble. But they'd always join the party.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And so it was like...
Kate Hudson, star of Kung Fu Panda 3. I have to say, this has to be a great film for your boys are the perfect age, right, to enjoy this?
Yeah, and it's also... Totally, and Ryder grew up with them.
Right.
So it was one of those things where I got to tell Ryder, who was 4 when the first Kung Fu Panda came out,
oh my gosh,
that I was gonna be a new panda.
Was this your first time, like, being in a booth by yourself and shooting animated?
I was all by myself. Yeah, it was weird. It was a totally different thing than anything I'd done. For me?
Oh my gosh, aww. That's you.
Oh,
that scared me. I came out of nowhere.
Let's just roll that in.
Happened.
Like Kate's throwing her voice.
Yeah.
They were filming me in there? Yeah, no, it was so fun. But you have to get super animated, and you realize that you need to push things way further. And you know, you kind of sometimes feel like you're overacting, but then you realize that you're not. It's just you're bringing your vocal to life. Yeah.
But a lot of the actors who come in here who've done that love it because no wardrobe, nothing. You go as you are.
Best gig ever.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, what time do you want to come in? You're like, 11:30. and then, yeah, no hair, no makeup, sweats. You get to do, you know, school drop-off and pickup. It's perfect.
Speaking of sweats, by the way, I have to tell you, I love Fabletics so much.
Yes!
I'm so proud of you.
Yes, thank you.
I don't see you're
no,
not.
But we do men's too.
I know.
But you know,
I don't know if you've seen what she has made, but it is.
She came here with Fabletics.
I'm telling you, it's
absolutely.
so.
It's great. I love it. I have so much fun doing it.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, because that's like a tough gig, and you did it.
We did it.
You did it.
And we keep doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really fun.
And you were talking earlier about no hair, no makeup when you do an animated film like that, but you cut 7 inches
off
your
my hair.
Looking good, too. I love it.
I cut my hair
But
off.
were you nervous about that, though?
Did you cry?
I didn't. I was ready to cut my hair off. I was starting getting annoyed. Yeah, why not? It'll grow back.
I
even get
cry
nervous,
every
though.
time I cut my hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was
feel
laying
so
in bed.
good.
I need to get a haircut. I'm thinking maybe I'll just go back to a low cut. I'm nervous, but 7 inches?
Maybe I'll
No
go
one
to a
thinks that I
low
have
cut.
hair issues. I have hair issues too, people.
He has more hair issues than anyone. He cuts his hair twice a week, and he
The
still
truth is,
cries.
I actually think boys are worse than girls when it
boys are
comes to
way
haircuts.
worse. Yeah.
I sit and talk to, except my brothers who all need haircuts and for some reason, like, don't get them. And I'm just like, you guys look like they just don't know how to groom themselves. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation. No, I feel like guys are almost worse. It's very specific. And then they're like, what do you think? And you're like, it looks exactly the same as the last time you cut your hair.
Right.
Well, we're trying. We're trying.
I think it looks really nice.
Thank you.
I like you have a little length on the top.
You like the little...
I like it nice and short on the sides.
You just made my decision. I am going to get a haircut a little short on the sides and leaving the length on the top.
Like it.
Thank you. Thank you, my stylist. That's why, you know what? She does it on Fabletics. She comes here, hair advice, everything.
It's a lot of work.
I'm sure.
Seriously. Twice a week.
Are you kind of Metro?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You are.
Let me answer that.
You're like...
I'm all man.
It's totally Metro.
I am not Metro.
Do you get mani-pedis?
You are Metro.
I don't do that. I haven't done a mani-pedi in years.
I bet you do.
When he was a New York football giant, he would get paraffin manicures, and I'm not
That
kidding.
was different.
He
I
was
had
a
to have
giant.
soft hands to touch the other players.
Oh, wow.
I mean Metro.
Speaking of football, you're a huge Broncos fan.
Last time we were here, we had this discussion.
When you were here last time,
Yes.
you talked about you're a big Tom Brady fan.
Yes.
And it was like when they both played, when Peyton Manning...
my two boyfriends were playing each other. And it was really I felt really conflicted. And the last time I was here, I talked about how conflicted I am when they play each other.
And then maybe you should go into football forecasting because that was months before
By the way, I would love
they played last weekend.
Yeah, see, because I know football, but if I was doing that, I'd be like, let's go back to Gronkowski. Let's just go back
Go
to
look
him.
at Gronkowski again.
Yeah, can we get a close-up on him, and then let's get a close-up on Brady. And
Wait,
then
do you
go...
like him? Do you like him?
What do you mean?
Like him?
No, I'm just being funny. I'm just being like if I was,
we could, we make dreams come true here all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
We'll talk later.
They're telling me that you have a tattoo of a Broncos tattoo on your arm.
Oh,
Is
no,
that
no, it's
true?
just one of those, like, flash tattoos.
Oh, let me see.
It's just like a, it's one of those guys.
Oh, cool.
It's like when you're,
that's cool.
It's like when you're fanning out.
Yeah.
And you're,
that's commitment. Now, are you going to go to the Super Bowl?
No, it's just, I think I am. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to the Super Bowl.
Where is it this year?
It's in San Francisco. It's close.
Yeah.
Are you going to be at the Super Bowl?
I am not.
Oh.
No, you know what?
He only plays in Super Bowl. He's like fancy that.
We got to take another break. When we come back, we're going to find out what surprised Kate about her son on the...
She's so funny. She's really fun. They wrote such a good character. It's so fun to play. Yeah, she's really. I think all the girls are gonna love May.
Now watch her whip. No, watch her
Mayday.
It's true.
Had to do it.
It's true.
Had to do it.
So, but you, and as Kelly brought up earlier, this is a film that your sons can go see.
Yeah.
They're gonna love it and enjoy it. And you found out something about your son on the red carpet for this movie that you didn't
Ryder.
know.
Oh God, yeah, Ryder, unbelievable. Oh, first of all, I'm so proud of Ryder. It's like when they start to get in the tween age, you kind of like start to bear down, going, okay, what's gonna happen? And he's so cool and sensitive and maintains that, and I'm just so proud of him.
He's super cute, too.
He's great. He's a great kid, and he's really funny. But we're on the carpet, and literally, it's the first time I've ever taken my kids anywhere because I'm really weird about that. And I took him, and he's like, well, I'll come do the interviews with you. I was like,
Wow.
yeah, you will. Okay, fine. And he goes, and they go, so are you going to be an actor, Ryder? And he goes, yes. Wait a minute. What? Like, this is now? Now you're going to make this declaration? Like, he's never said that to me. I kind of have an inkling. He's a great mimic. I kind of feel like, I just hope he doesn't become a stand-up comic, but I have a feeling that's probably where we'll see Ryder. But yeah, it was the big declaration for Ryder, and it was like that, just didn't miss a beat. And I was like, well, the showbiz family.
Continues to go on.
The family business.
You just like reel him back, but what are you gonna do?
Are you gonna encourage him? You let him
I
do
will
it.
encourage my kids to what makes them happy will be what I encourage. As long as, like my parents, they do it 110%, I'm in. And I just don't like lazy kids. You know what I mean? Like we're not a lazy family, and I think that goes with anything you want to do in life. So as long as they got a good work ethic, and I see them following through.
Yeah.
I mean, you're with it.
Yeah.
As you should be. That's a great parent right there. And the movie is Kung Fu Panda 3.
Welcome, Carly Rae Jepsen.
See you.
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's great to have you here. I did not realize this. This is, you learn something all the time here, that you placed 3rd on the 5th season of Canadian Idol.
Yes, I did.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, it was, man, oh man, when I got into that contest, I can remember thinking every time that I didn't get eliminated, I was just like, Dad, I'm still here. I'm still here. This is amazing. And it was such a lovely surprise. And then, of course, you get into the top 10, and my competitive juices started flowing.
Right.
I'm like, I think I want the gold. But it was actually really the best thing for me that I kind of got out of it. I was able to.
Yeah, it seems to work out that way, that the person who doesn't win ends up being the biggest star out of the show.
You get a ton of exposure and none of the ties, and you learn a lot, and yeah, it was a blessing.
But now you're here in New York right now. It's cold outside. Does that make you feel like you're back at home in Canada?
I think people have this idea that we all live in igloos in Canada.
Yeah. You can rent an igloo in Brooklyn.
Did you know? Twice from
It snows twice. That's it.
Yeah. Well, around Christmas, it's actually times out like perfectly. A lot of rain from Vancouver, but the occasional snowstorm. This is more intense. I like it though.
So we love a live musical.
Yes.
And we are looking forward to Grease live in a major way. And you play one of my favorite characters,
boy,
Frenchie. You play Frenchie.
I do.
Right. Okay. So that is fantastic.
You look great, man. That's great photo.
Now, Didi Khan, who plays the original Frenchie, is also in the musical.
Yes.
So so you meet her and what?
Actually, I was very intimidated about the idea of meeting Didi, just because it's sort of like covering someone's song in front of them, and covering such an iconic role, and meeting her actually did the opposite that I expected. It kind of gave me the confidence that I think I needed, because she's just so lovely and so supportive, and she comes in there with her adorable voice, and she just said, "You're doing it perfect, honey." She calls me Baby Frenchie. She's the kind of sweet where I'll be like, I love your earrings today, Dee Dee. And she's like, oh, do you want them? And she'll give them to me.
Oh, my God.
You're like, no, it's okay. Yeah, no.
Did she give you any advice for the role?
Yeah, she said whenever I'm feeling like, oh, I'm unsure about this, she's like, use that. Frenchie's unsure. She's in high school. She's kind of finding her way, dropping out of beauty school. And she's kind of been my little fairy godmother in this whole thing. So, yeah,
that's
I feel
great.
very lucky.
And on top of this, I mean, you're hitting the road soon to promote your new CD, Emotion, which I love.
Yes,
I love how you
right.
broke that out. The Emotion Tour, it kicks off February 12th in Raleigh, North Carolina. So how long are you going to tour?
For a while, we start in Japan for a week and then come to the U.S. for 4.5 and then Canada for 6.5. So we're just jumping all around. Yeah,
oh my
I'm
gosh.
looking forward to it. I don't think we've had more fun than we're having playing these songs live. It's a different feeling for us.
Life of a star.
Is there a place that is your favorite place to tour? Like, do you like to go home to Canada the best because that's home, or?
You know, I think probably Japan is my favorite place to tour.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fun for me. There's always like a curveball thrown my way. The last time I was there, they asked me to teach a show on making avocado toast.
Oh my God.
Which really only has 2 steps.
We didn't know you could do that. We'll put you to work here too.
Well, you know what? Next time you come on, we got your segment. You're going to make avocado toast. Well, the show, it is Grease Live. It airs Sunday night at 7 p.m. on Fox TV. Carly Rae Jepsen, everybody. In our Predict the Winners contest on our website, where you can win a tropical vacation if you are right. Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. What do you have over there?
Karen Grady from Springfield, Virginia, is talking about shoveling snow. Hi, Kelly and Michael. My son doesn't think you need to bundle up to shovel. He went out in shorts. He got too warm and ended up shoveling shirtless, too. I guess the 19-year-old brain is a little crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Uh-huh.
That is a little insane. Now, Jessica Calderon from Bronx, New York says, wishing for summer. Little fella.
That's how I feel all the time in the winter. That's my internal emoji. Kristen Williams from Suffolk, Virginia said, my sons Logan and Mason and I went for a walk in the woods yesterday before the snow melts. It was so beautiful and peaceful. They both are homesick today, so we will be watching you. Hey, guys. Hi, feel better.
Fellas.
Feel better.
And Susan McVeigh from Haymarket, Virginia said we had 30.5 inches of snow over the weekend. Whoa! Our driveway is 200 yards long. Whoa! This is how my teenage daughter helped with the snow removal. There are 3 cars under that snow, and she, of course, is on top of her car.
Wow.
Oh, that's a lot of digging.
Crazy. Oh, my gosh. Darcy in Downingtown, Pennsylvania said, we grew up with friends who had the last name of Lamb, and we wanted them to name their daughter Lega. Lega Lamb. Lega Lamb. I prefer Raka, but that's just me. That's just mine.
Or baby. Kathy Borden from Louisville, Kentucky said, from the time my son was about 8 years old, he said he was going to name his child Snow, making the child's name Snowboarding. The bad thing is he is not 23 now, and I do not get the pun. I did not get the pun until a few years later. You didn't understand what he meant by snowboarding?
Kim from Prescott, Michigan said, I know a guy with the name Chris P. Nut.
Okay, Amy Allendale from Michigan said, when I was pregnant with my first child, people wanted me to name our baby Brock. Our last name was Worst. Brock Worst. I like that. I like it.
Hey, Dana Wall from Walcott, Connecticut said, my husband built an igloo in our backyard last year. Had a 10-foot ceiling inside, a stove, and a fully stocked bar. Check that out. Now, you could, on Airbnb, you could charge a fortune for this.
That's a nice one. I might actually scam that one. Everybody stay right there. We'll be right back.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see on Live, log on to our website, livekellyandmichael.com.